What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with a cryptocurrency stream. And right now the Bitcoin price is breaking down. I want to show you guys exactly what I found in the patterns, which could lead to a possible breakout coming pretty soon. And guys, Electroneum had a massive breakout, guys. I want to show you exactly what led up to this break and exactly how you should tackle this moving forward. And if that sounds good to you, be sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and I'm going to dive right into the price action. And if you haven't signed up using my Bybit link, you can save up to $1,600 in bonuses just by using this link right here. All you have to do is register an account. It only takes 30 seconds, and I am doing a bonus giveaway. The first 20 users who simply register an account with us will receive a $5 bonus on top of the extra $100 bonus they will receive from the Rewards Hub. All right, so as I am speaking right now, guys, we are breaking through a major support zone right here. Are we going to break down a little bit further? I want to show you guys what I found in the patterns right here. So we definitely have a descending, broadening wedge right here. Very clear as day. And guys, we have been respecting it thus far. So I think we are going to work down a little bit further, and then hopefully we can get a bounce, and then hopefully a breakout up top and get back up on the immediate legacy line. But guys, there's no guarantee of that. Watch your indications to get a good understanding where the price action is going in the short term. Let me give you guys an example here. Let's pull up the 7 and the 20. For instance, we had a crossing up here indicating the price was moving down from around 49,176. Okay, guys, so there was basically a descending wedge right here, and we had a small breakout to the upside, guys. So in simplicity, let me just draw a pattern within pattern here. So for instance, we had something like this. Okay, so just a real tight pattern. Okay. And then using wedge theory, measured from the back of the wedge to the bottom of the wedge. That's actually a little too long there. But still, guys, I would have been looking to take profits as soon as I saw the 7 starting to dip back towards the 20 and get across there, guys. But that's the beauty of just patterns within patterns there. Gives you a real accurate representation of where the price action is going in the short term. And guys, just in simplicity here, if we can start to get volume back into the market in a good way, we can actually push the Bitcoin price back up, which would be really good to see. But right now, guys, we are moving down, and we need to get some volume back into the market to move this up. Okay, so in simplicity, we go to the 55, we go to the daily. Let me zoom this in for you guys here. And that's an advanced chart, guys. If you aren't too savvy with technical analysis, they can look that loaded up. And let me pull off everything so you can see. And guys, just in simplicity, we are below the daily on the 55, which is an extremely, it's not a great sign. But in reality, guys, it's not horrible either. We could just be getting a retracement. And if this is a super cycle, we will kind of pump out of this over the next month or so. But guys, there's a very real sentiment that, if we don't bust back above this or get a reversal here, that the bull cycle could be over and we would start heading down. And guys, my theories there. It would be the shortest bull cycle in history with, everything lining up. I just don't believe that's happening. I think this is just a stronger retracement than we've gotten, for instance. And what's really interesting, and guys, I shouldn't say it like that because look at it this way. 30% right to there. And from right here to right here, we're not even at 30% yet, guys. So it could be just the same mimicking move we've just gotten right back here, and then still pump out of it, guys. That's actually what I think is happening right now. So just, be very patient here, guys. I'm definitely, me to you, I'm holding all of my main coins still, and I'm holding a big portion of my alts still. Like I said, I plan to sell a big portion of my alts at the top of this cycle, as well as some small portions of Ethereum and Bitcoin. And guys, let's talk about Electroneum really quick. So we definitely had a massive wick pumping up all the way up to 2 cents, over 2 cents, guys. And what's really cool is we retested the 55 daily. Okay, so that's exciting. It is a shame we didn't break above it, but guys, we did retest it, and that is a very good sign. And in simplicity, if we can just start to move it up like this, for instance, the 7 creeping back towards the 20 on the daily, this is a good sign that we have just hit our trigger, guys. And let's go down to the smaller time frames just so I can elaborate that a little for you guys. So right here, we definitely had a massive pump right here. We had the trifecta indicating this pump was coming, the massive spike of volume, and guys, we definitely had a very clear pattern as well. So let me just show that to you guys. Okay. All right. And then measured from the back. to the point of breakout. And guys, we literally punched right through that. We punched right through it. It was an incredible move. And we are kind of consolidating to the right now, but we are above the 7, guys. We can kind of just hold this level here. Hopefully we can get another leg up. Remember, we did just punch all the way up to here, so that would be a really good sign. Guys, this was a pretty sizable move from right down here. All the way up even to the top there, just over an hour, 34% in 1 hour, and we're already up at 15% over the next hour and a half. So guys, hopefully this can remain strong here. I really think Electroneum has a lot of good promise coming, guys. And remember what I said, we should be hitting our trigger right around here. So it would be really cool to see Electroneum start to do something like this and start to work back up. That would be extremely exciting, guys. And to be honest, that's what I've been predicting for many months. So let's see if that actually happens. But in reality, guys, if that doesn't happen, we could end up in a long consolidation sideways movement. And that is also anticipated, and I am prepared for that as well. And guys, is AMP in trouble right now? We definitely broke the lead trend line right here. And for instance, this also looks like an example of a bump and run. For instance, a bump and run is when you have the lead in trend line right here. You get an immediate trend line which bumps up the bump. Okay, so let's just say it's right there. Let me mark that purple for you. Okay, then when we break down it, for instance, if you didn't take profits here, this would be called a run. Okay, and if you didn't take profits here, you kind of now have to wait for the reversal in my eyes. I would not be selling, for instance, AMP at this point. I'd be waiting for a reversal above the immediate trend line right there. And guys, that is my plan for AMP for the remainder of my bags. And just for transparency, let me zoom out here. You know, I got in back here, and I got in even further back here, guys. So I've definitely been in some great spots for AMP. And I think this project really has a lot of potential. So it's definitely one that I'm going to be holding. And guys, just in simplicity here, we pull up the daily. We are still way above the daily, but we're basically breaking below the 20 right now. So there's possibly could be a rundown here and a retesting of the 55 in simplicity, guys. But just remember, get your patterns lit up, get your patterns within patterns, and then play your indications into patterns in combination with volume to get a good idea of where the price action is going in the immediate. And guys, that's all the time I have for today. These are just amazing times in cryptocurrency. And guys, if you're not part of the student program yet and you're thinking about jumping off, guys, I cannot stress enough. If you really want to discover your financial freedom and take your financials into your own hands and make the money that you want to make, that your supposed professional's not making for you, guys, this is how you do it. Reach out to me today at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com. My buddy Mitch would be happy to send you your onboarding email and get you started. And guys, I really can't stress enough, the success rate among the group is just going so well. The vibe is just amazing. People are just making money left and right. I could name off client after client after client, just really surprised in how much money they're making, guys. It's something you just have to experience. When you sit down with me one-on-one and I just explain to you every little detail on how I make my trades and how I do what I do, it just becomes so clear and readily available for you guys to replicate. And man, that's all you can ask for, is having a guide in these early stages, especially getting started. And even for the learned professional who's really far down the rabbit hole trading already, I still have plenty to teach you as well. Guys, the reality is most people do not make over $1 million in a year. Guys, that's something I did. And I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it as long as I'm alive, and hopefully I leave a legacy for my family, and then hopefully my kids can even replicate. And that's the beauty of this program. Hopefully you can replicate what I do, and eventually, and as soon as possible, get to a place where you don't need me, and then you can be thinking about leaving a massive legacy for your family that is timeless, guys. It's just timeless. So if you want to discover your financial freedom, reach out to me today at Bitcoin Death Star. And guys, remember, if you don't come from a rich family must come from you. And with cryptocurrency, I make it as easy as riding that wave. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.